Hey team, Heidi and Casey here with Simple Fitness today, and today we're going to work on our posture. We have a series of exercises that are going to help to stretch your chest and strengthen your back. For all of us, as we go throughout our day, we have a tendency to come forward, whether it be with our technology, sitting at our desk, or driving our car. So we're going to give you some exercises that you can do all at once with us here, or you can just pick a few out and intersperse them throughout your day. We're going to start with a nice shoulder roll. Just roll those shoulders backwards. Roll. I'm going to have Casey, excellent, stand sideways for this whole time so you can actually see how that works. Now when you do this backward shoulder roll, I'm not dropping or rounding through my back. I'm just working through my shoulders. Every movement of this shoulder roll and every movement of the exercises that we're going to do have purpose. So you want to center yourself. Set your intentions for this workout. One more. Now give us a nice deep inhale up. We're going to exhale and dive down towards the floor. Dive down. Beautiful. Inhale, come up. Nice. Exhale, dive down. Feel the stretch through the back of your legs as you dive down, guys. I want you to keep that back nice and flat. Throughout the course of all these exercises, I want you to think about a nice flat back. No rounding unless we call for it. Last one right here, dive down. You got it. Those hands come together at the top, come right down to heart center, and set your intentions. Think about standing up straight, opening your chest up, stretching your chest, and strengthening your back. You already saw this one right here. We're going to start with a shoulder roll. We're going to come up, spin by our ears, feel your shoulder blades slide right down your back. Roll up, find your shoulder blades, slide them right down your back. Just like you were going to put those shoulder blades into your back pockets. Now pick up your tempo. It's back and back. You got it. Roll those shoulders. Beautiful. Feel yourself as you start to open up that chest. Now one more thing to think about. Every time you roll those shoulders, I want you to pull your belly button into your spine. Give your hips a slight tip. Like you're gonna just tip that tailbone underneath just a little bit. Beautiful. Like sometimes when a dog gets scared, you'll see their tail tuck underneath, right? So it's not an aggressive pelvic tilt, it's just a little tip. There we go, right there. You got it. Nice. Give us two more, just like that. 1 and 2. We're going to stop right there. We're going to put our hands on our lower back. Now you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together. I like to hold my hands like this with my fingers pointing down to the ground. Right there. Squeeze the shoulders, and we're going to tip forward so we get a nice stretch through the hamstring. Soft bend in the knee. Now focus on squeezing your shoulders. Now tighten your backside. Lift up. And now drop down for 2. It's down for 2. Lift up for 2. Down. Beautiful. Casey has it right there. You want to focus on knots. So watch. I'm not doing this. I'm not rounding. I'm keeping my back. I'm leading with my chest. You should feel this in your hamstrings, your glutes, your lower back. Drop down for 2. Up for 2. Fantastic. Down, 2. Squeeze tight. 1 more. Beautiful. Bring it up. We're going to revisit those shoulder rolls. Now start making them bigger. Make them bigger. We're going to bring the elbows up and dive the elbows back and down. Up and back and down. You want to feel that nice stretch come right across your chest. You got it. Nice. Yeah. Keep your breath flowing. Nice. Roll back. I like to make that connection, right, with my shoulder blades. And right through the center, like I'm squeezing. I always squeeze golf ball between my shoulder blades. You can squeeze whatever you want between your shoulder blades. But as long as it gives you a focus and gives you a direction, you're going to do that. We have 2 more here. 1 and 1 more. We're going to drop those hands back behind our back, push through, and you're going to hinge forward for 2, squeeze, right? So the whole idea here is not to let those shoulder blades separate. All right. You're going to squeeze them together behind your back and come up. Nice. Right there. Squeeze through. Beautiful. Lift up. Drop down. Up. Nice. So think about it. When you come up from the top, keep going, Casey. It's like you have a hook on your chest and you want to hook yourself up to the ceiling. So your hook is right here. You're going to hook yourself up to the ceiling and just squeezing. If at any time any of these moves feel uncomfortable for you, take a break. And Casey's going to keep going because I like to take breaks. So we're going to take a break. We're going to just squeeze your shoulder blades together. That's it. That's posture. Because then when I let go, sometimes I just drop here. So think about keeping that chest open. 2 more. 1. And 1 more. Yeah, strengthening that lower back. Here we go. Perfect. Then right here, we're just going to take those arms out in front, like we're hugging a big beach ball. Okay? And we're just going to open and hug the beach ball. Open and hug. Open. Yeah, now we want to be careful on this one. We want to make sure that we don't let those shoulders rise up. We're not here, okay? It's low. So think about it. If you had a straight bar that went across your chest straight, you want to scoop your arms underneath that bar, right under. And then we're simply going to just squeeze our shoulder blades together. Squeeze them together. Perfect. Now be careful you do not arch your back when you do this one. Remember that scared dog I talked about? Keep a soft pelvic tilt. She smacked me in the face. Every time you open your arms, I want you to just give your belly button a little squeeze. Give it a little love, right? We might as well focus through the core as well, because a strong core is what stabilizes our spine to help keep us upright. Perfect. You got it. Nice. 1 more. And all we're going to do is change a little direction. We're going to bring our feet together. We're going to take both arms. We're going to reach up to the ceiling. I want you to reach right up out of that joint, and you're just going to pull them right back behind you. So we're going to reach up and pull back. Now we're going to add a little calf raise on this one. Make yourself a little taller. Up and back. Up. And so you see what you just did right there? Now you just added balance into the move. And what stabilizes us is our core. Nice. Reach. So some of us have shoulder issues that we're working with. So if this is an uncomfortable move for you, I want you to just stay right here. Open and close, or even here, just back. Go to the position that you feel you're getting the most benefit from. The whole concept of all of these exercises to open that chest out. So again, even if you just stand here and hold this pose, you're going to feel the strengthening going on in your back and the stretching coming across your chest. Let's get 4 more. 1. Good. 2. Doesn't it feel good, Case?
Very good.
Yeah. 3. And 1 more. Hold. We're going to come right back into that exercise you just saw. It's a big hug. Yeah. Yes. We could use some hugs today. I'm such a huge hugger that sometimes it's a problem. Yeah, let's be honest. But I'll hug anyone, anywhere, anytime until Casey says, that's enough. Stop hugging people. Right there. So you should be starting to get a little, you feeling this?
I'm learning that you don't need weights to strengthen.
Isn't that the truth? I always say to people are like, well, I don't have access to the gym, I can't do that. Well, here's the deal. You don't need a gym. You have your body. Your body can be your gym. You know, is it nice to be able to go and change things up? 1 more, hang on. Now we're going to revisit, absolutely. But in times that you can't get to the gym, because there's so many more things you can certainly do there, you can do for yourself right wherever you are. And even you can see how these exercises feel so good, strengthening and stretching the entire body. You got it. 5, 4, we're going to get 3, just 2 more. 2 more and 1 more. Beautiful. Now we're going to take our feet out nice and wide. Those feet are going to point out about a 45-degree angle. And we're just gonna reach over to the side, reach and bend, pause in the middle, and come over to the other side. Perfect. Now Casey's doing it correctly. She's getting this nice opening through her rib cage. All the while, she's pushing her shoulder blade down her back. So when you bend side to side, I want you to think about putting that top shoulder blade right into your back pocket. Let's go. It's right there. So be careful when you go side to side, you don't bend over. Here's another thing that I like to say. It's like you're in a toaster, right? Casey's cracking up. If you were in a toaster slot, you would have to be perfectly straight going side to side, or you'd touch those elements, right, of the toaster. Does that help give you a visual? Some people like to think they're in between two pieces of glass. Feel that. You got it. Right over. Nice. We're going to go one more each side. Don't let that momentum creep in. Beautiful. Right there. We're going to bring our feet shoulder width apart. We're going to hinge forward, and we're just going to do a reverse fly. We're going to lift up, squeeze the shoulder blade. So now again, this is one where you don't want to be rounded here. Okay, you want to stick your chest through and stick your butt out. Stick your butt out, push through with the chest, flatten the back. You want to keep your head in nice straight alignment with the spine. So if I put, I just happen to have one right here. If I put a broomstick on Casey's back, look at that connection I make. Now, if she would drop her head out, look what happens, right? It's just a simple posture check. That's all you want. You want to keep that nice straight line. Feel the strength. How's that back doing, Casey?
You know, I thought this was
Right up.
It's like a nice
Right up. Two more. One and two. Stand right back up to those side bends. We're going to reach up and over. Just one little pause in the middle. Up. Perfect. Up. So we're pushing that shoulder blade down into the back pocket. Don't forget about that belly button. Draw it back. When you pull that belly button back towards your spine, you're going to feel a deeper stretch through the rib cage. Let's go 8 more. Yeah. This is my favorite type of workout right here. We get so consumed and bombarded with heavy lifting, big weights, when we lose sight of the fact that our own bodies can be enough. Last 2. One more. Nice. Bring it right back in. Hinge forward. Reverse flies. Squeeze in. Nice. So now remember, whatever you're squeezing between your shoulder blades, hang on tight to it. Right there. Give it a nice squeeze. Lift. 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 Beautiful. So visualize what you want. See what you want. See how you want to stand up straight. See the strength in your back. Feel your posture. When we stand up straight, we feel better, physically and emotionally, right? You walk into a room, your head is held high, your chest is open, your heart is centered. It's all good. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Woo! Woo. How's that feel? Right? We're going to take it down to our mat. Okay? We're going to drop into a bridge. You got it. Here. Okay? All we're going to do is push up into a bridge. And then we're going to take our shoulder blades. Yeah, your shoulder blades in the back. We're just going to pump our chest up and release. Pop our chest up and release. Pop it up and release. Up. Now, every time you push your chest up, I want you to focus on squeezing that golf ball between your shoulder blades. And release. And squeezing your butt cheeks. Lift up. Release. Up. And now I want you to think about squeezing your inner thighs together. You got it. So everything on that backside is fired. Up. Oh, 4 more. 1, 2, 3. 1 more. 4. Oh, release it in. Hug those knees in. How you doing? We're going to flip it right over, and we're going to do a Superman. So we'll go this way. Those arms can either come out straight in front of you. You can put your forehead on your hands, or you can take those arms right behind you. We're going to lift our upper body up off the floor. You're going to feel this in your lower back, and then we're going to lift our feet up at the same time. Release down. If your arms are out, it's a little more challenging. Casey's going to go with this one. We're going to lift up, lift, lower, and drop the upper body. I'm going to come right here. So it's upper body, lower body, upper body. Lift, lift, lower, lower. Lift, lift, lower, lower. Good. Lift, lift, lower. It's a little brain challenge, isn't it? Your whole body wants to come up at one time, right? But this is about you controlling the movement. Recognizing, as I say, all the way through, everything that we do, every movement has purpose. Let's do 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last 2. Last 1. Yeah, beautiful. Release it right up. Stretch right back. Give yourself a little stretch into child's pose. 1 more set of each. Back over to our back. We're going to come right up into that bridge. I want you to put your feet together. Push those hips up to the ceiling. Get ready to give your little chest, your chest a pop up. And release. Pop, release. So the sole focus here is through those shoulder blades. Up, release. Up. Feel the strength of you lifting your body, pushing your chest towards the ceiling. I always have a visual for myself because it helps keep me centered and it keeps me focused and it keeps me in the moment. It doesn't allow for my mind to wander. 4 more. I have that hook on my chest and I'm just hooking myself up to the ceiling. Last 2. And 1 more. Woo. Release it in, hug those knees. Last 1, team. Right over to that Superman. Drop down. This time I'm going to do it with my hands behind my back. My forehead comes to the floor. I lift up. Feet up. Feet down. Chest down. Chest up. Feet up. Feet down. Chest down. Wherever you are, focus on in between your shoulder blades. Up. Up. Release. Down. Chest. Legs. Legs. Chest. No momentum. Nice and smooth. You'll feel all the muscles that run alongside your spine. Drop down. Last 4. Up. Up. Lower. Beautiful. Here's 3. Up. Lower. 2. Up. Woo. Lower. Up. Up. Lower. Beautiful. You got it. Bring those hands right up underneath. Push yourself up and back. Whoa. Stretch right back into child's pose. Pushing those armpits down towards the floor. Keeping that back nice and flat. Don't undo all the beautiful work you just did by rounding. Slide those hips back. Press those armpits down. Again, I'm still squeezing my shoulder blades together. Beautiful work. That was super challenging. Yeah, release it up. Woo! You got it. Right there. Nice. Give yourself a nice deep inhale up. Hands come together at the top. Look up. You got it? My philosophy is this. If you look down, you go down. So look up, see where you want to go, and walk in the posture that's going to take you there. Yeah. You guys are awesome. I hope you have a great day. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys. Have a great day.
Oh, come on. Good work.